We're really proud to be here, particularly with so many young leaders from across our state. This is something we've never tried before. We're doing it because you asked us to. And it is a virtual rally on school discipline. And the reason why we're here, because our foundation, the California Endowment, we believe in the power in dreams and social action from our young people. They are not only our future leaders, but our leaders today. And you told us that many of you, yourselves as students and your friends and family members, have been dealing with the issue of harsh school discipline, and that harsh school discipline policy defied common sense and defied what was in the best interests of young people across the state. That many of you, particularly here in Los Angeles, were receiving $250 truancy tickets for being a few minutes late to school, that you were being kicked out of school in many cases, and occasionally even charged with crimes for things that in my day, when I was growing up, you would be sent to the principal's office to talk to the principal about.
Our overall mission is that individual personal transformation plus systems change equals community transformation. And we have some folks here both from our center and from other centers and schools around the area that really want to speak and get their voices heard around both their experiences on school push-out policies and on their opinions on what solutions can be.
The first solution was the mediation. You can just like they used to do in elementary, in my elementary school. You know, just sit down and see even what the problems is between the two people and see if y'all can come to a solution. You know, if y'all can get along or not. The second one is if the kid is not behaving right, you feel me? Just like report them to like an after school program, you know, like Youth Uprising, because I know Youth Uprising got a lot of opportunities for young kids out in East Oakland right now, me being one of them. And then the third solution was get to know like the students more. Like, cause sometimes the students just be coming to school, like the principal don't know half of the kids.
Project Success, which is Students United to Create a Climate of Engagement, Support, and Safety, came out of our BHC planning process 2 years ago when our wonderful youth took the lead on examining the Big Four results, especially taking a look at reducing youth violence and increasing school attendance. This innovative group of youth, together with a team of 5 youth development organizations here in town, wanted to explore exactly why so many young people from our community were missing school due to suspensions and expulsions.
Now, I'm not sure if you all know, but Fresno is the 4th largest district in California. There are approximately 72,000 students enrolled. Like Mary Jane mentioned, one of our outcomes is to increase school attendance. In our research, we discovered that in the 2009-2010 school year, students missed over 32,000 school days. Yes, that's over 32,000 school days missed due to suspensions and or expulsions. We know that when students miss school for any reason, they are more likely to fall behind academically and less likely to graduate. And we know that the majority of violations students are cited for do not involve any violence, drugs, or weapons.
I've been expelled from 3 high schools. Kennedy was one of them. I was expelled because I had a twin sister that went there, and I was expelled because another male was, touching my sister in an inappropriate manner, and I defended her, and it caused an altercation, and I was expelled from the high school. Now, I don't believe that was fair because I was a good student. I mean, I kind of fell behind academically, but I was always a good student. I always tried to maintain as much as I could, but I was expelled for a reason that I don't think was fair because I was defending somebody, my sibling, who could not defend herself against another male.
According to local school data about suspensions and expulsions, most students suspended are African American and Latino. I am sure we thought zero tolerance policies would be used equally across all ethnic and racial groups. As the data indicates, this is not what is happening.
I'm honored to start off the Los Angeles part of this rally. And I really just appreciate the opportunity to connect with cities across the state so that we can really come together and collectively work to solve this problem.
So my name's Claudia Gomez, and I'm an organizer at the Youth Justice Coalition. And when I entered high school, I began to witness and experience the school to jail trek. I began to get truancy tickets for just being a couple minutes late. I was bused from South LA to East LA to Bravo Medical Magnet. I got into a fist fight with a girl, and I was automatically suspended instead of being offered anger management classes. I went back a couple months later and got into another fight with the same girl and was expelled for disturbing the peace and using verbal threats. I was forced to be out of school and to find a school that was out of LAUSD. By the middle of my sophomore year, I didn't have a school to go to, and I had given up on school. I just didn't want to go to school, even though I really deeply loved to learn. I was a valedictorian of my 8th grade class, but had a lot of dreams that were taken away because school administrators couldn't provide me with services I needed. And all the time I was struggling with anger management and transportation issues, no one ever asked me what they could do to help. My schools never even knew that my older sister had been murdered by her boyfriend and my other sister shot by him right in front of me when I was only 12. I was dealing with all of that pain by myself. I'm very proud to say that eventually I enrolled in City of Angels Independent Studies program and graduated in 2008 with my high school diploma. Now with every day that goes by, our schools are looking more and running more like prisons, to the point where it seems as though youth are going to school to get prepared for lockup and not college. There are more school police and probation officers on campus now than there are counselors, not only here in the LAUSD, but across the whole country.